Here we go.
Are you ready? You focused?
I'm so focused. We're ready.
The titty off?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Tori.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Leaf.
And we are Ghosted Paranormal, and today we are going to be reviewing our first YouTube video at the Haunted Hill House and kind of doing a tell-all, kind of going over the clips that were in the YouTube video and actually what didn't make the YouTube video itself.
There's a lot of stuff that we didn't put in the video because
Of the boys.
of the boys.
Of the boys.
And then also there was just stuff that wasn't very exact to where we could be like, you know, some of us experienced it, but it couldn't be shown in the video as like proof, so we didn't want to put it out there. So we'll talk about it. And
It just wasn't on camera. A lot of stuff happened off camera.
we had a lot of footage that didn't really take because we
Are immature,
are very immature,
toxic.
very toxic.
Alright, so let's, we're gonna go ahead and start the video.
All right, let's do it.
We're here.
Everyone ready to get possessed tonight? Huh? Is everyone ready to
She
get
was like,
possessed tonight? Ain't she a beauty?
Gotta rep the shirt. Always rep
Rep
the
this
shirt.
shirt.
Tori, and I am the lead investigator for Ghosted Paranormal, and welcome to our first YouTube video. This is definitely not how I thought our first video for YouTube was gonna go, but of course, when it comes to our group, nothing is really as it seems. So I thought, what better way to get a video out there, because we still have footage from the trip, than to go over the 2 nights we stayed at the Haunted Hill House. Let's get into a little bit of the history of Mineral Wells, Texas. Mineral Wells, Texas was founded in 1877 by a guy known as James Lynn. Fast forwarding a little bit, the town started drilling wells throughout the town, and one of the most famous waters there is known as Crazy Water. The town's slogan is literally, "Welcome to Mineral Wells, home of crazy." It was known that there was an elderly woman with dementia who drank some of the crazy water and apparently was cured from it. Now, when tourists heard about this miracle water, of course, they traveled from all over to Mineral Wells just to taste it themselves to see if it did have the healing powers that everyone claimed it did have. Now, I don't really believe it had any healing powers. If anything, it just had a lot of lithium in it, and that's not great.
That's
Not great.
Now, if you don't know Mineral Wells for its crazy water, then you definitely know Mineral Wells for the Baker Hotel. It is one of the most haunted hotels in Texas. The hotel opened up in the 1920s and closed its doors in 1970, I believe, 1972, somewhere around there. In those 25 years, it had seen a lot of death and a lot of gruesome tragedies within its walls.
So
Can I just say, when I did the history for the Baker Hotel, it said in the 25 years it was open, it had seen a lot of gruesome deaths. It wasn't until editing this that I did the math in my head. I was like, that's 43 years, not 25. So then I didn't want to look stupid, so I inserted the 43.
let's go.
Now, thankfully, they are renovating the Baker Hotel and they are going to be opening it up to the public hopefully soon. And when they do, I am definitely booking me to stay there because why not, right? Now, just 125 feet away from the Baker Hotel is the famous Haunted
Look at
Hill
those panning
House.
pictures.
This house has to be the most
What a
active
beaut.
and haunted house in Texas itself, and
Pristine
has
paint
been
job.
pretty much one of the most haunted houses in the U.S. The house itself was built in the 1800s and was known as a brothel. Some spirits that live in this house are
It's
2
junk.
boy spirits by the names of Jacob and Joshua, as well as a woman named Priscilla, and a few men as Toby and Curly. The most famous of them all is Toby, which is one of the most demonic spirits in the home.
Hey, Toby!
For its
Hey,
knowledge
Toby!
and burn people who try to stay in the home overnight. This house has been absolutely like one of our favorite places to go investigate just because of how active it is. Even if you're the biggest skeptic out there, you can book one night at this place and you will become a believer. Now, obviously we stayed there for 2 nights. Did the most crazy paranormal thing ever happen to us? No. And I think our group is mainly to blame for that because we are very toxic and we are very immature.
The women.
So let's go over our stay. So we showed.
Guess what?
Excuse you?
The women might have been immature, but we, the boys, were hunting ghosts.
Okay.
Seriously.
Stay tuned.
Seriously.
Stay tuned.
Up on a Friday
The whole
evening,
time.
we checked in with Sunny, who's one of the
Horrible.
caretakers of the home. He owns it with his wife Kathy, and they are just the sweetest people ever. Definitely, when you book with them, you are gonna love it because they are so accommodating. Not only do
You get
they offer
snacks. Sorry.
they buy you snacks.
You get snacks though. You do get snacks.
Endless
You
snacks.
get a history of the home, the town, snacks, equipment.
Drinks.
Honestly, with the places that we've been so far, the
This is
Hill
the-
House and Sunny and
Running
Kathy,
water.
The most accommodating place ever.
most accommodating. They are
Beds.
fantastic people, really. Not only just as
It's a
the
team
owners
game.
of the home, but in general, people. They're fantastic people. Good people. And the
They
snacks.
offer a whole bunch of equipment. So if you are like new to the paranormal world, you don't have any equipment, they have everything there for you to use it. Absolutely amazing people to like work with and book with them, and it's just a really nice stay, and they are really amazing people. So let's get into our first night at the home. We check in, we sign the waiver, we do a little tour of the new area that they had just built because this is our second time in the home, so we are a little more familiar with it. Sonny gives us the keys, tells us to have a good weekend, and he leaves. So from there, we set up our equipment, we get our home base all situated in the kitchen where the surveillance cameras are, and we get ready to start filming. We decide that we're gonna first go off into the scratcher room, and that's where we're gonna begin our investigation. And I, for some reason, believed the group that I was with was gonna take this somewhat seriously, and instead,
As we
I
did.
got this.
So seriously, I think we totally did.
Wait, watch this.
Watch this,
Hold
guys.
on.
Watch this.
She's had her cards for 45 minutes at least. Let's see if she can do basic math. Pause it at 5:43 and tell me she's not absolutely counting these numbers in her head over and over
She
and
doesn't even have
over
her
again.
cards yet.
She does. She's looking at
No, she's about to shuffle them, and then
Yeah.
she says, "I can't shuffle."
He shuffled.
She-
No, I shuffled first,
Watch.
and then I handed him over. See, he didn't watch the video.
I didn't watch the video. Okay, she
Willie,
shuffled.
Liar.
Curly-
Some
She's
boyfriend.
shuffling.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Continue. She looks at those fucking cards.
Let's just, before we get into this clip, I told them, and I did yell at them. I didn't put this in the fucking YouTube video, but I did tell them. I was like, I didn't want y'all to come in here and play a card game.
Well-
I wanted y'all to set up as a trigger object and ask the spirit some questions, not actually play a game.
But playing the game was how you talked to Willie.
No, Diego was in Willie's spot, so Willie wasn't gonna play regardless.
Well, I told Diego to move.
Enjoy the clip.
Here. We heard y'all like to play blackjack, so I'm not great at shuffling.
Shuffle.
Yeah, she's terrible at that
Shuffle.
too.
Idiot.
Using all her concentration, can't shuffle a fucking
We
deck
have
of
a few
cards.
devices set up around the room.
Split the table as you can see.
Yeah, blackjack is just literally
Yogurt.
No, euchre.
Hey, dummy.
You're just trying to get 21. That's all it is.
Oh,
That's all it is, yeah.
That's what I said.
no, you said.
Okay, do you,
I said it.
Right, so how
a great
it works
video.
is like
Try to
from,
beat the
from,
deep, yeah.
10, from 10 to like 2, I think it's normal. That's how it goes. It's 10, like you get
Yeah.
10.
Aces are
Aces are 11s or 1s depending on what you want.
Okay.
And then face cards are always 10.
Go
You
Jack,
don't want
Queen,
to bust over 21. If you bust over 21 immediately, then you have to like be like, all right, I busted.
I think you're in Willie's shit. Calves.
Damn. Even when he's not on video, he flexes.
Even when he's not on video. Can we just appreciate for a second? The calves.
658.
658.
Ones depending on what you want.
Okay.
And then face cards are always 10. You don't want to bust over 21. had to like be like, all right, let's.
Yeah, you're in Willie's chair.
Does that mean I'm gonna be good?
No, it's gonna make me pissed.
Oh, then it'll touch on his hat. I thought he was
I don't know.
good at this.
He is.
Okay, so if he possesses me, I'm gonna win. And you're trying to beat the deal.
You're trying to get more possessive.
I mean, if it makes me win, I'm gonna win it, dude. And then if you want to
The extreme you will go to be an epic gamer.
Dude, I don't know. You don't float, dude. You just look at it yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
It's delicious. Okay. Never had that flavor.
Right, I get the look. Yeah, you get the look in current.
Okay, y'all have to play the quiet game now.
Okay, Mom.
If there's anyone in here that would like to join us, come play some cards with us. Make yourself known. What the fuck is going on?
Sorry, don't laugh. You can't be cussing. So you can almost stay hidden, and you keep being a card. You look at how much you have. You don't want to hit over 21. You want 21 exact, but you want because that's like a card. Yeah. Well, it depends on if you win against me, because I'm the dealer.
Yeah. So this is hit, and this is your.
Or you could just like this, because you can just.
Oh, you're
What
good.
was that?
You're fucking good. Cut me off. I'm good. Fucking thumbs up. You ever just want a thumbs up from someone? It's like that feels good.
You wanted a thumbs up?
Feels good to get a thumbs up.
Hey.
See?
Doing fucking good.
I would be like, you know what? He doesn't want any more cards. He's fucking good.
Sometimes you don't need to talk.
I know. A simple thumbs up is all you need, and an aggressive one too.
At this point, we weren't even investigating. This is just.
We were investigating.
No.
We were waiting.
No.
Diego was in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
That chair specifically, so in this room, in this clip, in where Diego is sitting, the content.
Chair's supposed to be empty.
The chair's supposed to be empty there. Willie is actually the spirit that he likes poker, he likes blackjack. There's a shot glass that's out there with like a bottle. He likes whiskey.
You pour him some whiskey, you set his card, you have a spirit box, and you ask him either to hit or fold. And usually he's pretty good at it, and he knows what his cards are, and usually he wins. However, Diego was sitting in his spot, thought that Willie would possess him, and that he would be an epic gamer and win blackjack because he got possessed. In the end, I had yelled at them saying this is not the case, this is not investigating. So this is just them playing blackjack at the moment. This is them just trying to finish their game.
I can confirm. She did yell.
That's all you just put your cards in. Okay. Do this, and yeah, if you want to stop, chill.
Did you see that? It was a glance. It was just a glance.
Oh, you had these cards forever.
I glanced.
I have 4 cards,
I will
which means
admit.
I hit twice.
It was
He's
a
got
glance.
3
It was a
cards.
quick glance.
I will admit, before he asked her if he wanted her to hit or stay, she did have the 2 cards already.
I did.
For a long
but
time.
if we look at this video, I glanced.
Any professional blackjack players would have punched you straight in the nose. Look at the restraint I'm holding back. I'm so mad. The side
I wish you knew the restraint I'm holding
The
back right
side
now.
eye.
Press play.
Here it comes.
Bruh.
Yes, thank you.
Fucking Kaya.
She's dying.
For 4 minutes. You don't know. You can't.
Miles is about to fall out of his chair.
Bro, I looked at all 3 of them for 14 seconds. Like, I got it down. Like, you should have went into it knowing count number. Alright, Willie, take over.
It's still funny.
I love this group with all my heart.
No, you
I
don't.
hate everyone.
She hates everyone.
I hate
But
everyone.
oh my, paranormal investigating with them is something else. So after this Finasco in the Scratcher Man room, we decided we were gonna split up, I guess. It was gonna be the boys and the girls. And it went a little something like this.
It was small.
Before this clip happened, it wasn't a mutual decision for us just to split up originally. We were in the scrying room, and it's a small room that they just opened up to the public. and they put a mirror in there for you to scry in, which is basically you staring into a mirror, and you're supposed to be able to see like shadows, your face more.
A fat guy,
all the-
maybe. Diego saw one.
You might see something scary, or
It
you
was
might
me.
see Leaf.
I
Who
was
knows?
in there.
sight.
Anyways, she was like, "It's too crowded," and like just walked off. So I was like, "Well, shit." Now we
And that's
got.
when the whole room was like, thank God she left.
God, I hate you.
So I.
Leave.
Can you finish your
It was a very small room, and we had a very bright light. It's definitely a room we need to go back to, but probably when we have night vision.
night vision?
Probably.
You know, I don't know if I can have.
I still think it was too many people in the room, though. I
Either
think
way,
maybe 2,
I
3
ended
max.
up just giving the second camera to the boys, told them to film,
And we did.
and I trusted
We
them,
filmed like gods.
and this is what I got.
Alright, we're going into Jacob's room.
Pretty good so far.
Thank God my brother's narrating this for you guys.
That's new. It's just, I don't like that. It said Satan.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
It's a daddy.
calm face. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared me. That right there kind of scared me. Oh,
That's Jason,
man.
That's literally Jason, isn't it?
No, that's really.
That's like, what's his name?
Oh, I
No.
thought it was
From
your
the
other face.
Goonies.
No, that's why he's.
Y'all are idiots.
Yep.
No.
Everyone knew that was the Goonies.
It was the Goonies.
Everyone knew that. Oh, look, it's Jason. Come
It's
on.
Jason.
Come
It's-
on.
That was
Really?
Leatherface.
It's Jason. It's Leatherface. It's the guy from Wrong Turn. No, it's the guy from the Boonies. The Boonies. It's the
Goonies.
The Goonies.
Idiots.
We were having a good time.
Boys are dumb.
Was it Wrong Turn? Is that what it is? It's Wrong Turn.
Oh my God.
No, when they're in the desert and then like.
This was so hard to watch.
Alright. Yo,
Dumb.
Jacob, the boys are here.
The boys are here.
All of them.
Just
I heard
saying.
you beat women. Yeah.
I want a preference. They did not understand who Jacob was. They went in
Yeah.
there with no history, calling Jacob out for hitting women and being abusive. Jacob is an 8-year-old boy. He is a
saying.
child spirit. It was Dr. Yeager that was the abusive one to women, but they didn't understand that. So if y'all hear them calling out Jacob, they don't know that it's an 8-year-old.
We do now.
I heard you pushed a guy.
With the green. We see green all the time.
He was so mad at the REM pod.
I'm just saying.
He was like, "We see green all
I'm
the
just
time.
saying.
This is fake. Debunked."
Debunked.
They make green like light up if I fucking fart. You know?
You have to
It's dumb.
understand, ghosts have like certain ghosts have
Every
in it.
ghost is lit up green.
No. Because when you guys aren't there, and we were
Convenient.
the last time, so we went to Hill House obviously prior, before we started filming, and we were in the carousel room filming. It was just the girls, you know, taking it seriously and shit.
as we should.
So
As we
far,
should.
we've been pretty
Shut
serious.
up, no one's talking
So far,
to you.
all seriousness.
And we had the REM pod lighting up, all kinds of different colors while we were in there.
And it was a very intelligent spirit.
It was a very intelligent spirit that his reaction or their reaction to our questions were very on point. We got actually a lot of activity the first night that we went there, which
and you
prompted
can't
us to go
say
back.
that you didn't really like believe in it, you were skeptic, because when you and Miles came in there, and you can go back on our TikTok page because I have the footage there of when we asked the boys, do you want Miles and Leaf to leave? It answered yes both times, and then when it said, do you like the girls? It lit up every color on that REM pod.
Mm-hmm.
It was answering our questions. He's just mad because the spirits at Hill House tend to give more,
To the ladies.
yeah. I believe that girls there are more targeted than men. So, you'll hear it in a few minutes.
It'll happen.
You knew who you were fighting before the kid.
I actually did not know I was recording this part at all.
You knew who you were fighting. Well, I thought I'd be telling Alyssa to take it seriously. You'll be okay. Miles was, it's
fucking Leaf and Diego that's pissing me off.
What? Somebody got money? I want to pull out money for
What? What about
Prime example, guys.
Miles asks if we have money.
Prime example right
I
here.
have money.
Shh, nope.
Technically, they were doing trigger objects.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, until you hear what Leaf says.
Until you leave me.
Shh.
Just hold it out. On a bill.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, dang, he's got it right
No,
there.
for a penny, you get on the ground and lick my feet.
Right? Quick.
Bro, that was kind of funny.
For $50,
Let me suck on them toes.
you can get on the ground and lick his feet.
Ain't no one touched my feet. I mean, like, this will be new.
He's like, it's been a while.
I'm just saying. It was $50 whole.
It's a lot.
I would have licked my own feet for $50.
Hey, but if you keep watching, Diego had debit, so.
Yeah.
What's all this kid?
What's up, this kid?
Minus 50, give me. I got a receipt from Taco Bueno.
Look at that.
$34.
You ordered
$30 of
You
Taco
ordered $30
Bueno. Yeah.
of Taco Bueno?
It was those fucking churros, those cheesecake churros.
Oh shit! Them bitches be busting.
Like Tori goes from her being like, so like cuts from like her them being really serious to us being in here like doing this and then cutting back to them being serious. You guys take debit.
You got it. Debit?
So right now we are in the Shadow Man room.
Oh,
I just want to say this is top tier editing, completely. Okay, the back and forth, that was perfect. Because we were taking this awfully serious and the boys were not.
we were absolutely serious.
It's supposed to be known to have a 8-foot shadow figure. People have reported the bed shaking. Someone caught a hand coming out of the bed. If there is anyone here who would like to communicate with us, we have set up some devices.
We stared at each other at the exact same time.
The funny thing is, this clip happened 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes after the boys went to Jacob's room.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as the girls were alone, is when things started happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, and at first it was like someone clearing their throat, and I was like convinced that the boys had come back inside at some point. So I kept asking if it was them, and eventually we found out it was not the boys.
It was almost like there was something out there that wanted us to think that like the boys were in the house or somebody came into the house. Because that's all we could think the entire time was that, did the boys come back in? Are the boys out there? Are the boys messing with us? Did the boys like not get anything, only spent like 5 minutes in there and came back in? So we were questioning everything that was out there at this time. But we just kept on kind of going. It wasn't until a little bit later in the video
We actually walked out into the living room
when we walked out.
and realized, oh shit, the boys are not in here.
And that's when some crazy shit happened too. So, let's go.
Are they outside? Yeah. Then what the fuck was that noise? There was a noise out of the living room. Is that like a something?
Hey, whatever is out there in the living room, are you gonna come in here?
She's so brave.
What?
I'm not brave.
She's not at all. I don't know why she said that.
Not brave. I have ideas and then I have words that come out and
She
then
has brave moments.
instantly regret them. I'm like, oh, this is a great idea.
She's-
Not a good idea for me.
You'll see. She's brave. This shit.
Why is that one hunched over like he's Yeah, it looks like that one's jerking. Oh, yeah.
To be fair, he did look like he was jerking off.
Stone cold.
I did
fact.
see it the second time when we went back in there later on that night.
Jerk.
Absolutely looked like he was jerking off.
It was a weird
It
feeling.
did.
Yep.
But just,
I mean, we're the boys.
It was actually a fantastic painting. It told a story,
Yeah.
I think.
yeah. Just wait for the story.
great story.
It's a great story.
It's a great story.
right here. This one right here. Hold on. Wait. Either that or it looks like he's going.
Wait, camera. Way to go, Diego.
He's either, yeah, really
Smart to
bad
get the
at it.
camera.
Hold on.
Maybe they're beefing with that guy over there with his hands on his hips. Yeah. No, he's beefing with that one over there talking shit.
Nope.
No, man.
Right behind his hat.
This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Ed?
Look.
He'll point it out for you.
Beefing with these guys. Right? You see how
Yeah, these guys are looking over.
hands on his. He's like, yo, cut that shit out. And he's like, this guy's throwing a rock. Beat him in a rock right now. This guy's already tussled up. They look like they're old, but they're tussling.
Hustling.
Hold on. Is that
Banging like
tongue? Is that tongue out?
Yeah,
They got the kiss. Dude, these guys kiss.
Yeah, look at this one. He's like, fuck you.
Oh, dude, look at that one.
And he's biting down.
They be cuddling. What?
They be cuddling. The Berenstein Bears.
What are these two? These the drug deal happening over here.
Yeah, something right.
There's something right with those.
Weed
Those guys
smokers.
right there.
Weed smokers.
Ruining the party, dude.
Beefing? Hella
Making
beefing.
the
I
party.
can
This guy's
tell.
already drunk.
Passed out.
Passed out. This guy almost there. This motherfucker looking down at him like, dude, really?
He's drooling in his own drink.
It was all pretty good.
The boys,
Welcome
everyone.
to come talk to us.
We have a few devices set up around the room and in the hallway. If you walk up in the hallway, there's a music box and it plays some pretty music. We also have 2 REM pods in here, and they light up if you touch them. Dude, what is it? It's like a sigh.
That's me.
No, it was out there. Like a, I don't know, it's like a man. That's why I'm asking, did they actually go like all the way outside?
Alright, Jacob.
During that time, I thought I heard talking. I didn't hear a sigh. I thought I heard actual talking. Like somebody kind of whispering or like in a distance speaking with somebody else. That's why I think I thought it was the guys from outside. But as it turns out, the guys were not inside the house. They were outside. But that's what I thought I had heard. I couldn't make out what it was saying.
I heard like what sounded like a really deep, heavy, like sigh, like a man sighing, like that.
No, that's not what I heard.
And so I was like convinced that they had like came in and were just sitting in the living room area while we were investigating the Shadow Man room, but it wasn't them.
Wasn't them.
Yeah.
Instead, they're doing this.
Jacob, if you're gonna push a woman, push a man.
Yeah.
Jacob.
I'm not
Again, it's not Jacob.
Supposed
It's
to be
Dr. Yeager.
the littlest man here. I'm pushing here too. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, everyone's on y'all's bed now.
I'm the littlest man here.
Yeah, I'm basic.
Yeah, if you want to show us you're angry, hit this.
You like, I like that.
If you hit this, there is a light to it. Hold on.
He said wrong.
Hold on. Look at that.
What's wrong? Wrong that you a little bitch?
I genuinely couldn't. I tried to go through it twice. It made me laugh both times.
My brother was having a stroke.
Clearly.
He was having a full-on stroke while trying to say that sentence. It reminded me of that part in The Ringer. You scratched my CD. But then you took it and you scratched it. Oh my.
Now presenting Diego.
Say hello to the ghosties.
Say hello.
Oh.
That was the most unenthusiastic hello of my life. Look at his face.
Fuck.
Unenthusiastic.
4 a.m. Man.
Did you say that?
We can hear you out there in the living room. Come on in here. Come talk to us.
So brave.
Don't be shy.
She's so brave.
So many
So brave.
words at the
Talk to
same
a lot of
time.
people here
So we're like, shut the hell up.
that come and visit.
Can y'all please make this as easy
84 questions.
as possible? Can you
The dude's
please
gonna
make this as easy as possible for me to edit?
As soon as Diego comes in.
Couldn't be on the video.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Diego!
Alyssa, you just suck it in.
We've heard that you've been pretty active over the past week. Came here to see if that was true.
Talk about the shop for someone. They're very angry. And then this is open the closet. This is one of the portals.
Oh, Kai's like, I'm not doing it. Kai's like, I'm not opening the door.
Open the closet.
it was a great idea.
We were telling her to get in the closet because one of the hot spots in the Shadowman room there is apparently if you stay in the closet, it feels like someone is touching or like poking, I guess, at you. Like you feel something touching you in the closet and you're supposed to like hear stuff. And she wasn't having it.
Pull up. Pull up. Ledge. Up ledge? Are you up the ledge?
Are you on that ledge? I don't see ya.
I heard that Kathy once said someone saw a head peek out from there. Can we get a head peek out from there?
Come on, take a little.
You're off camera up there. The camera will be able to see you.
Take a little gander. We're the only ones who will see ya.
Yeah. So just give us a peek.
And once we do, then we'll leave.
Yeah, then,
And then I'm getting the hell out of here.
yeah, then I'm over.
Miles, I'm getting out of here.
Because bitch made.
Yeah.
Right now you're bitch made.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're bitch made for not showing your face, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. B word. God with it.
What the fuck was that? It sounded like someone choking.
We hear you out there. Come on in here.
Can you come a little closer?
We're looking up the ledge. We're not seeing much. Except for no insulation, if you know what I mean. That's why it's cool. This house would fail an inspection.
I mean, it would.
Voice.
We're the worst.
Yeah, I can't wait for her to look back on this shit. We're the worst, but it makes us the best.
He's just like, I don't know why I even take him. Right there. Sorry, dear.
Is the heater on in the...
You didn't mean that.
That's that thing I hear.
That one fucking inside.
Oh,
He's never sorry.
That heater in the... Let's go turn it off.
She's like, yep. He ain't leaving me in here.
Right now. These dolls.
Keep it doubles.
Try. What?
What, bitch?
No, dude.
What?
I heard like a...
Oh, who's back? He let
It was very, very light, but it was a... fucking death.
Is there anyone out there?
Well, we're coming.
Just like a moment to be like how scared she was,
I was very scared.
and then was like, "Well, we're coming."
So we actually have a better. Clip.
So we decided there was an air conditioner that was also like a heater kind of in the living room, and we were gonna turn it off so that we could hear what was ever making those choking noises in the living room. So we go out there and literally we're just stupid because we could not figure out how to turn off this air conditioner at all. Couldn't unplug it. And the off button wasn't working, so we were like, okay, whatever. But before we went out there, we started heading out and she was in front of us. And she heard what was like somebody like taking like a breath, I guess.
It was so subtle that it sounded like it was like a type of sound, like somebody was sighing really, really deeply. And I freaked out. Y'all thought I was crazy.
We never heard it. She was the only one that heard it, so she backed up into us really quick, and we were like, what? Coincidentally enough, we had got a clip from Sunny and Kathy that they caught on their cameras, was actually like an EVP that they believe is the shadow man in the room hissing at us. And I actually have that clip posted on our TikTok, but I might as well just put it in this video so y'all can see it as well.
Shit. No way. Really?
I love his reactions.
I'm so glad he FaceTimed with us.
She was. Yup. Can't leave me in here.
Just give her a little bad vibes right now.
What? What, bitch?
No, dude.
What?
No. I heard like a.
Oh, go his back.
It was very, very light, but it was a. Fucking yeah.
Is there anyone out there?
Alright, well, we're coming.
Yeah, guys. Oh, that's scary stuff. That's spooky.
That's spooky.
Oogly boogly.
Boogly boogly.
Light, remember, and rate.
You guys want to do some raids? Oh, my mind, Shadow Legends?
Make your pull up your pants.
As a 30-man now, you hear. That ain't light work.
That is hard stuff.
I ain't carrying just your level either.
Squats.
Can I get a rough?
You got we got 33.3 repeating, of course.
You always
Back here now?
I mean, we might as well.
Great camera work.
I was scared.
Sound like you were unboxing styrofoam.
I just had heard something and y'all thought I was crazy. Okay, I was scared.
I was like, can you hold the camera? And this is what I got.
I was scared.
What? I heard Toby.
Just straight blue. Just like,
Whoa!
Did she close the door? Man, it's because she ran. Nope.
Alright, so whatever's out there, can you step away from that?
Because she fucked it up.
Blue eyes.
It was in the kitchen.
Blue eyes.
It was in the kitchen.
Blue eyes.
Did you not hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
I hear you, bitch. Do you hear me?
can we take a minute to understand, like, when we were arguing, the REM pod stopped. It was silent. So whatever was messing with it just stepped away. And it went straight blue. Something held it on blue after I got growled at. So we initially were hearing all those noises in the living room. So I was like, let me just take the REM pod out there and set it up for them to play with. And as I was setting it up, because she was messing with the camera, y'all can't hear it clearly, but there's a growl that came from the kitchen that was like Toby kind of growl, which is one of the demons there. And I just got growled at him and ran back in. What are you doing?
I mean, he was just having a dance party here in a second.
Oh.
So the spirit talker said Susan,
Which is my mom's name.
and it said Blue Eyes. And I was trying to tell her and explain to her that the spirit talker said this right before she went out there and got growled at, and she was not hearing it. And she's like, are you hearing me? Like,
And I was like, are you hearing me?
Are you
It was in
hearing
the
me?
kitchen. It was in the kitchen.
It was a lot that was going on at one time.
And this spirit talker literally says, Susan Blue Eyes right after he just ran in here. And the fucking thing is going off. That's so crazy.
Kaya, that's so
Something is
crazy.
titling this video
As it should.
Ghost, Demon, and the Boys. For obvious reasons. Obviously, we are freaked out because we are hearing somebody clear their throat. There's something in the living room. I'm getting growled at by Toby. It was just a whole thing while the boys were having their little shits and giggles. And then we get together in there, and we didn't really touch a lot, but we.
Little shits and giggles?
Yeah,
Is that not what y'all
that
were
was
doing?
pretty disrespectful. Our top tier ghost hunter.
Shit.
Top tier ghost
Top
hunting.
tier ghost hunting.
Doing it 100% serious the whole
The whole
fucking
time.
Alright?
I was sweating. I was so serious.
Stop killing it. I don't know what you guys talk about. You guys sound fucking
You
crazy.
sweat all the time.
Dry as a
What?
dog. Just saying.
I think we
Boys
we
are
had the
stupid.
drive and we had the power.
Yeah.
Alright?
We had more power than they had.
That's why they wouldn't show themselves. We were just powerful, man.
Yeah, that's what it
Or
was.
maybe because you were saying they were bitch
They were
made.
fucking scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because you called them bitches.
You
I
called
don't know,
them
maybe.
bitches.
That could have been it.
Something. If you listen closely when Diego starts yelling about his chicken tendies, you hear what sounds like music playing in the background almost. Now, we did have a music box sitting in front of the door, but that wasn't it. We were hearing it. And the weird thing is the second camera picked it up, but my camera didn't. My camera picked up what I assumed was a REM pod. This is what I got.
They dropped me again.
You guys got walk? We got Walker.
We got Walker.
Walker. Oh, crazy.
Is there anyone out there that wants to communicate with us?
As soon as he said that, devil.
Well, makes sense because Toby fucking growled at me.
That sounded like a massive part of the video. I thought that the first time I saw that, it was like that was
The bed.
somebody ripped a new one right there. It
When
was
y'all
probably
just like when y'all
Diego.
shift on the bed, it's so loud. We heard you out there in the living room.
You saw me, no, but I heard you, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Language, Tori.
Jeez. Oh, disembodied voice.
Would you boys like to introduce yourself? We've already introduced ourselves.
The music.
I'm Leaf. I'm with the boys. You said the.
The Miles and also the boys.
There we go. Now we're trending.
You already know. It's Diego. Always with the boys.
Always with the boys.
Now it's a.
You goddamn right.
Popular, so. Fuck you.
We
The
are
hair
watching
flip
you all.
without the flip of the hair.
Yeah. Is it you, Toby? You know, dick? You scared my girlfriend, not nice. You scared me.
It's just, it's the whole like, "Ooh, like come at me."
It's big tough.
Big tough.
Go on after, but it's still go stand up there. Yeah, I'm scared. But I wasn't the one acting big tough.
It was in the kitchen.
It was in the
We need
The
energy.
growl, whatever, it was in the kitchen.
Oh, there's cameras in the kitchen.
Oh boy, Toby, if you're in the
We're sending you some energy.
I don't like that you're in my kitchen. That's where my chicken tenders are. Did you ever chicken tenders?
That was my shining moment.
Are you touching that, Diego?
Let's go off.
Chicken tenders.
Are you touching that, Diego?
Is that just me?
I don't think it's a horse.
So we were hearing music. Well, I didn't initially hear it. The others heard it. And we thought it was the horse upstairs. There's like a rocking horse in Toby's room that like sings if the spirits touch it, but that wasn't it. We later found out when we were checking out, there's actually a haunted doll in the living room, and laying on top of it was like another baby doll that if you like push down on its stomach, it sings like a little song, and that's what we were hearing go off. But in the moment we thought it was the horse upstairs.
That's the REM pod out there in the living room. I think Diego touched it.
No, that's not like music.
Yeah, it's one of these bugs.
No, the music box is right there. Yeah. Is he talking? He's yelling at Toby in the kitchen.
No, I mean seriously, what was it? That sounded like
So
something.
I go,
No, it sounded like.
that right there. Is that that?
I believe me and Toby have an understanding now that he should not touch my genitals.
See, you went through it again, but that didn't happen.
I don't understand.
It was a whistle or something.
I thought it was the REM pod out there in the living room.
That didn't sound like a REM pod. It sounded like a whistle. Did REM pod go off out there?
No, nothing went on. I didn't hear shit.
That sounded like a fucking whistle.
I didn't hear anything. That?
That's the REM pod.
No. But I heard like.
No, I heard something too. That's why I said, was that the horse? I was like, because it sounded
that's
like
what I'm
a.
saying.
Sounded like
Beverly?
Some music?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah. What the
Do you know
fuck
what
was that?
I
Forest.
Was it in front of you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, yeah, I heard something. I don't know.
What?
Oh, she's offering herself.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
She's offering.
This is where I have bad ideas.
If you listen closely, as soon as she gets to the door to sit down, the REM pod, like the REM pod outside, starts going off. I was like, oh, it wants her.
For whatever reason, I'm a trigger object.
She's the bait.
That's what it is.
The REM pod just went off out there.
Oh, he's replaying footage.
Yeah, he's replaying the
Can
camera.
someone do this? Because I'm shaking too much.
Huge mind.
I'm trying to see if that sound comes up when he walks.
Face it out towards Alyssa.
Just saying, last time at my side. A little far away from you guys.
Well, last time we were here and we were with the lady, she told me to stand in the doorway and that's my little night vision. But a little bit, so if you want to try that out, you're welcome to do it.
Hey, right, maybe I should stand just in case I need to move.
Wrong.
I don't know how to fast forward this thing.
This is what happens when I give Diego the camera.
Now that's gonna be us with like cut to y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all going off.
Thank you. Whatever that is.
Back in action, baby.
Can you do that again? Or was that a one-time thing?
Do it again.
See.
Do it again.
You want somewhere to sit? So not a one-time thing.
Can you make that music go off in the hallway? All you have to do is walk in front of it and I'll play some pretty music. By Diego. Diego, put the music box.
Okay. Wait, what is going on?
So curious.
I wanted to kick it so badly.
Jack, I love this shit.
It just wouldn't stop, so I just wanted to really go up and kick it. It just stays at red.
Yeah, so that's what it does when they stand in front of that.
I didn't touch it. Well, it's just me right now, baby. My bad. My bad, G.
Yes, it's not no bad.
Said threat.
So after the whole Shadow Man room fiasco, we decided to let our equipment charge a little bit more. Some of the cameras were dying. So we were like, let's go live on TikTok. And surprisingly enough, we were more put together in a way of investigating than we were trying to film, if that makes sense. Yeah, so here's a few clips from our TikTok live. These are the rooms in the house. You can investigate the whole house. These are just rooms that you can go in, their names. So, we got Emily's room, Joshua's room, Shadow Man, the Axe room, the Carousel room, Jacob's room, Toby's room, Scratcher room, Jacob. Carousel room it is. Carousel room it is.
Let's get going then. Let's get our stuff.
Is Jones in here from earlier?
That's the temperature.
Yeah, that's the temperature.
Yeah, but
Oh, you can knock.
If you like touch it, if it touches it, then yeah, it will change colors. But if it's like a temperature change, and then it'll go. It'll make.
I was asking if it would change color if you touch it.
Here.
No, not here? Okay.
Hey! Y'all
So
wanna go to the
brave.
carousel room?
Now push Alyssa right now. Go, 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 go.
Got some stuff in here.
Close the door.
I welcome you to come in here and talk to us. Please.
Hey, Toby!
No. Not you.
She fucking.
Maybe. Either way, I'm sitting back down.
Nope, wasn't here.
Okay. All right then. I mean, you invited them in here.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Because I can talk to him.
Yo, hit it again, but make it go like all kinds of colors. Make it go wee.
It's like,
Wee.
Let us see.
close the door. Bang on the wall. Punch me in my nuts. I don't care.
Punch me in my nuts.
No. What? I don't know. I don't know that they know that you know, I'm trying here.
I'm trying.
Here, I'll go full.
Oh my god.
Go full circle for you. Here you go. Right my nuts. There you go. Come on.
Look at they just back
What?
up.
You're a little weirdo.
Nuts right here.
Yeah, sitting in there by yourself?
How's that caterpillar so thick?
Just get in there, bro. What's wrong with that? What do you guys
What you got? Use the caterpillars.
What are you doing? Once you get in there, get fucking there. I'm sorry, Layla, she's gonna be in it.
She is so aggressive when it comes to Diego sitting in this crawl space.
Dude, it kind of pissed me off, not gonna lie.
Grabs him and pulls me up.
I was too scared.
I get deeper.
If something grabs me and pulls
Can you
me
get
up.
deeper?
What?
Deeper in
I
here.
just did.
You're not deep enough.
Too dark for you?
You could have gone deeper in.
What are you talking about? I was in the fucking thing.
You were not. You could have gone deeper in.
She wanted your back all the way
You
up.
got it to be all the way in the back.
So obviously by the appearance change, we did not finish filming this last night. So here we are to finish it this night. So excuse the
We're up
different
until
looks.
5 o'clock in the morning.
But anyways, where we left off at.
Thank you. Oh,
Hey, what side here now? Can you light up a catwalk?
my flashlight's flickering.
What was the incident?
I don't know if it was a battery or not. Those damn flashlights were just flickering all night.
The carousel is a mysterious object that has caused nausea, headaches, disorientation, and possessions of those who dare to play with it. Where's the carousel? Check there. Over there? There's more of us. Yeah, you said that. How many is there? And not just me. No. How many are there? It's possessed. Go touch it.
It's possessed.
Don't touch it. You're not coming home with me.
I mean, they say dare to touch it.
They say you shouldn't, but say you should not touch
It
it.
says the carousel is Joshua's. If you move it without his permission, you might wake up
Yeah.
with permanent blue marker with child's writing on your legs or arms.
That'd be kind of cool.
The little
Never
girl
ask Joshua for specialers.
reading for the wrong.
Jesus, hello.
Low.
It's because I always go to the carousel, but like,
God, fuck.
You wanted to read the story, you read it.
Please.
Oh.
A little girl named
Yellow.
Maddie, who died outside of this room, has been seen
Oh
jumping.
my God. Miles, get away from that thing. Miles. It fucking just killed my REM pod. Get away from the fucking thing now.
Stop yelling at Miles. Get away.
Killed my REM pod.
And that concluded night one. Basically, we didn't really try to film anymore, and TikTok Live was just what we had. I want to say it wasn't until about 4 o'clock when we all decided we were going to go to bed. Now, I planned to go live on TikTok around 12 p.m. the next day.
I could have done the TikTok live. I did wake up at 12 when it was supposed to happen. I was just too tired.
It was a long night.
It was a long night. Because after we stopped the TikTok live, we still investigated just without any cameras. We ended up splitting up, trying to see if that would work. Nothing. The spirits weren't having it with us that night.
No.
I think the most we got was something growling at us, and that was it.
Yeah.
They just didn't want anything.
They started with us though first thing in the morning.
So we were hanging out throughout the day, but like nothing was really happening except something was, she was sleeping in Priscilla's room, which is like an attachment to the house. And the way you have to get to Priscilla's room, you have to go out to like the back door, and then you have to go into another door to get into that room. So it's like an attachment to the house.
Own private bathroom.
Private bathroom, private door, like, and
Almost outside of the house, but still a part of the house. But you have to go outside to get to it. So, what ended up happening was at around, what, 1:45-ish to almost 2, I think.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around that time. We were still sleeping, and we heard some banging on the wall. It was just like a bang on the wall. And at first, I kind of turned and I was like, oh, it's this. Can't cuss. It's this one messing with us or wanting me to get up. And so I banged back. I was just like, I'm sleeping, like banging back. And then I just kind of turned and went back to sleep. We heard some other banging, and then the doorknob started to wiggle, like someone was trying to get into the room. And again, I thought it was this one. So I said, she usually comes in and wakes me up because I'm really bad at getting up in the morning. So I got up, unlocked the door, went to the bathroom, and then we went in, and turns out it was not her. There's cameras around Hill House, and some rooms have blink cameras, so it has audio, and other rooms don't have audio, it's just the camera. So we did go back because wanted to see if it was indeed someone in the house that was just messing with me. So we did go back into the cameras to see if they were indeed messing with us, and turns out that in every room around Priscilla's room, there was nobody there making that noise. Nobody was doing nothing to us. We did have a video of me banging on the wall back, but because there was no audio to it and you guys couldn't hear the bangs, we just decided not to include that in the video. But it was pretty creepy. At first we were just like, funny joke, haha guys, so funny.
pretty sure it was a shadow man.
But then it was not so funny when we went back and looked at the cameras. Yeah. So they were ready for us to wake the fuck up. Oh, language, sorry.
I'm gonna continue.
If there's anyone here that would like to communicate with us, we have a few devices set up. We have 2 REM pods out in the hallway and some cat balls. We also have a flashlight on the desk over there. You go up and touch it, you can complete the circuit, turn it on.
Mind speaking.
Okay, well, okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
You know, however you see fit. We have plenty of tools. You can light one of them up or just move something.
We're touching.
Robert?
Carol.
I just want to preface the mute parts that you're hearing in the clips. It's from I downloaded our TikTok live, and for some reason when it uploads like this, it like freezes for like the mute or mutes it for like a couple seconds before it actually starts playing the clip. So that's why some of the clips are muted. But I made sure to go ahead of time so y'all could hear the parts that y'all needed to.
Caroline.
Okay.
Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba.
Neighborhood, come on.
Like they don't know what's going on Saturday night.
We are definitely not the loudest people there.
I'm pretty sure there have been louder people than us in this place.
Anyone out there that wants to communicate? We got plenty of stuff to play with. Kitty cat balls, REM pods, flashlights, a K2 meter, Diego.
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 Who's our Diego?
He's a trigger object on his own.
Come on, prostitute bed.
Which I didn't realize they put a bed up there. We could have slept in Toby's room if we wanted to.
Nope.
That bed was soft.
Nope.
So it was the original prostitute bed from when the Hill House was a brothel, and it was one of the prostitute beds that they had kept up in storage, and they ended up putting it in Toby's room. That bed was soft.
It was a nice bed.
It was a nice bed. We could have slept up there.
Prostitute.
That's why it's so
That's
nice.
why we were like, you could sleep there.
Bitch.
You would have felt at home.
Also, this rocking horse you see, and like, I think it's a little messed up because we kind of like debunked it later on. I didn't put any in the YouTube video, but we have clips of like her being super loud because her voice just carries and sets it off. Now this going off right now was not us, obviously. It's supposed to go by like touch, like somebody has to go and touch it for it to start singing and going off. It doesn't go by motion, it doesn't go by voice, unless you're Alyssa and you are loud.
And your voice ricochets.
And your voice
the room.
just ricochets the room.
Just makes
But
the entire room shake.
at this point we split up. So there was 3 of us in Toby's room and there was 3 of us in Emily's room.
There's me. Nobody. What's my touch?
Here's my touch. Not motion.
I think my ass cheek hit my bed.
No, you don't have ass cheeks.
Damn it, you're right. Well, we'll ask her to do it again. That's what we want.
Squats.
Can somebody
Stairmaster.
I need to fix my fucking teeth.
Alright.
You hitting me light?
Toby, come back in here, buddy. Light up the horse.
Why up the horse?
We haven't seen the horse but one time all weekend.
We're sitting here begging a demon to come into our room. We're like, no, come here, no, come here. It's like you know when you like put a kid in front of 2 parents and they're like, come do your favorite. That's exactly what we're doing. We're like, come here, Toby.
The funny thing is too is we're literally down the hallways from like
We're right next to each
we're
other.
right next to each other.
But whatever was communicating with us was literally going from room to room.
It was like it was answering your questions with us and our questions with you guys almost.
Because there's a point where they're asking for it to light up the cat ball, and it lights up our cat ball instead of theirs.
Yeah.
Yes, come back.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
And we have Alyssa.
She's wearing more girls.
Okay, Kaya. We all want to know what that means. Okay? What was it? Well, we have more girls here.
We're like, come on, you want to be
And
friends?
Alyssa.
And then you hear Kaya go, well, we have more girls here. And Alyssa.
So, Kaya, we need some
I don't think she
explanation
meant
here.
like she's not a girl, but like it's an inside joke because the first time we went to Hill House, Toby targeted her so much. So I think she was like, we have what you want.
Jesus.
And we got Alyssa.
We got a doll. Come on.
Let's
Toby.
go.
You ever see those videos? They're like, who's the child gonna love more, mom or dad? It's like fucking trying to do that.
No.
Come here.
Toby, come on, bud. Right here next to on our doll. I'm pretty sure I was there. I think I.
Child.
Oh, Jacob, Joshua, what do we got?
Joshua, are you in here? Because I know Joshua.
Did somebody just step?
No, I heard that too.
I don't know. So if you like listen to the video, especially if you have headphones on, you hear what sounds like a step out in the hallway. And we were trying to figure out if anyone was moving. And no, we were all sitting down. Like they were sitting on the couch. In Emily's room, we were sitting on the bed and chair in Toby's room. But it sounded like somebody had taken a step out in the hallway between our rooms. I don't know if y'all heard that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it when we were in the room because I think we were still asking questions, so we weren't quiet in that moment. But rewatching the video right now, I definitely heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely
Just
heard
hearing
that
him over, like, somebody.
You'll see my face in here. I'm like,
in the hallway.
Someone definitely. Sound like a door moved. Like,
Somebody go in that moonshiner
sound
hallway.
like a I don't know, doorknob almost getting and locking.
Should Miles go in the moonshiner hallway?
Out.
Out.
No, we're not getting out right now. We just got in here.
Make her sing.
baby, Toby, baby.
Prostitute.
Let the
Prostitute.
leave.
Prostitute, even for demons.
Come on, last time.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Next time we're just gonna take rope. We're gonna lay you on Toby's bed, and we're gonna just tie you up.
Yeah.
Gonna have a
KT
necklace
meter,
called Bee Hollow.
lingerie,
Sounds kind of hot.
the whole
Yeah,
works.
yeet you into Toby's room and shut the door.
Sounds kind of hot.
Are we putting a door on there? There's no door.
Is there a door on that?
No.
Is there any doors up there at all? No, there's not.
The only door, the door.
Bring in a door.
The only door there is
Not
that little
getting out.
crawl space to get to where Joshua was.
Plastic wrap so that I don't see it when I'm trying to book it out. It's like pop.
Oh my god, just sitting there taping it down, and then she's like, finally gets free. Out of here! Wow!
Back. Flies backward.
Oh, it's perfect.
When we were here, you just kept lighting her up.
Yeah, you loved it.
It was true. The last time we were at Hill House, that horse
We
kept
haven't
going
heard her
off
at all this
nonstop.
weekend.
No, go. We're not leaving right now.
Not until you light her up.
Yeah, light up that horse.
Make
It's
her
like a
sing.
game
I
show
wanna hear
host.
it.
See, they're talking about the cat balls, and ours went off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toby!
Yeah, we are supposed to leave once he lights it up, but
No, we lie.
Nice.
This bitch always lies. She's like, hey, if you do this, we'll do that. We'll do it. And then they do it, and she's like, nah, do it again.
One more time.
Do it again. Nah, you didn't do it. We're not leaving.
It wasn't good enough.
Every time.
It wasn't good enough.
She'll be like, light up the cat ball. They'll light up the cat ball. She's like, yeah, well, light up the REM pod now. You've been lighting up that cat ball. Now do the REM pod. Then we'll leave. Liar.
I am just here to get the most evidence as possible. A little lie to the ghosties isn't gonna hurt them. Just like the
Maybe their
cactus isn't gonna
feelings.
hurt them.
Could hurt their feelings.
Actually, it would hurt me. I wouldn't touch it.
You'll understand later in the video.
You've
oh, they wait.
nervous
Oh, they
system.
just have to know too?
I'm sorry, did you say a ghost has a nervous system?
No, I said because you have skin and a nervous system. Of course, you'd feel it.
Oh.
They don't have a nervous system. They're a fucking ghost. They might have feelings though. So, yeah, you're rude.
Yeah, you scare them.
Yeah, scare their feels.
I didn't scare any of these people in Hill House.
I have.
They weren't there. They
a
scared
written
me.
confession that you were.
Toby
being
growled
scared.
at me. I didn't growl at Toby. I wasn't like Toby.
I'm gonna do that next time. Hey, Dobie.
Hey, Toby.
Oh, I hope he gets you back.
She does that all of a sudden you hear Alex come out of
I'm
nowhere.
like, ah, no, I'm done.
Just walk.
They got their flashlight going off.
Toby, is that you?
I'm sorry. Where did Walter come from?
I don't know. I think Kaya had like
The spirit.
the spirit talker, and I think it said Walter
Okay.
a couple different times.
I was gonna say, who the hell is Walter?
And we didn't know who.
Walter
we were
White?
just like, it didn't make any sense. But didn't I thought last
He's in Hill
time?
House?
Walter White.
Walter White?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah.
He's just living in Hill House.
Yep.
Well, they had said before when we were there the first time that there was another like a voice that was coming through the spirit box. That was a new one that they hadn't really heard before. So, I mean, it's possible. I don't remember the name though, so I can't pin it to Walter, but
I think it's Walter White.
It's Walter.
it's not Walter White.
100% Walter White.
Oh, you're blinking. There's just the horse. And the cat ball. That was just the funniest thing. You just hear like Diego get all excited and be like, Toby! And then they're like communicating with the flashlight. And so she's like, if it's Toby, turn it off. And like, I don't even think she finished her sentence before he just like off. And she's just like, okay.
Well, okay. The issue is where the flashlight was.
It was right in front of her.
It was right in front of me on there's like that chair that's
He was having like
right
a little
there.
rave, like a.
He was turning it on and off, and it was so precise. And then we heard the horse like in your room. So we were in our room. The flashlight was going off, answering the questions, and then with the horse going off, it just freaked me out. I was like, this motherfucker. But hey, Toby.
Thank you.
We're in Joshua's room now, and this is probably my favorite part of the
was so much
video.
fun.
This was probably hands down my favorite part of the video.
I ain't been singing like anything.
Can you read it better?
I mean, he did.
I read it the best.
Right now, me, Miles, and Kaya, we're sitting in the actual, like, you know, Joshua's room when you walk in. Her and him and Diego crawled into the actual crawl space where Joshua was known to, like, hide and play at when he was a kid. And they're they have a Dr. Seuss back there, and they're rapping it for the kid. So this is what we're hearing.
Talent.
You know what, Alyssa? You read the book.
Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. It likes it.
Who am I? My name is Ish. On my hand, I have a dick. I have a dick. You have a witch.
Taylor wants us to go to the room the girl got pulled off the bed in, so probably what this is. Jacob's room. Yeah. The other night, me and Alyssa was in there. That room scares Taylor. Jacob's room. Yeah. Well, that's because he doesn't like women in that room. Or men, apparently.
Sweet. Then I said, I wish for a bitch, and I get this, but on my dick. Oh, no, if you wish to wish
I think they're one of them to act their age.
Literally, it was like her octave was just going higher with each sentence that she was rapping, and then the spirit talker was like, age. And we're like, yeah, act your age.
We got this.
Anything big happened last night? Yeah, we had some hisses from the different room. It's great.
We were in the shaman room and we heard like spikes and they're throwing out in the living room, and then I went out there to fix the grandpa and he fucking hissed at me and I was like,
The annoyed face that she had right there was just like she's in the middle of a sentence, and then
And
she
I just hear, gak, gak, gak. I was like, what the fuck is going
That's what
on?
it said. It said gak, 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 gak,
It
gak.
did. I can confirm.
I was like, is there a gun in the book or something? Because I just hear.
I just read what it said. And what it said was gak. So I said gak, 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 gak.
It did say that.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only word back in town.
Eminem apparently showed up.
That was solid bar. I was like, damn.
Flashlight's loving it.
Yeah. Look! He just messes up right then and there.
First word was not right.
What the fuck was that? Me. It's just.
That's what
That was
you
the
do.
best rewind.
Gotta get back in character.
I mean, I couldn't even do that. I had to just say, run that shit. That was, oh my god, he did it again. You're welcome, guys.
He was like, shit, and then he's like, run it back, run that shit back, and then you hear me. I was so impressed how he was reading it, but she was also like repeating what he was saying, and it was such in sync. Like, and they did rehearse this shit. This was all just like freestyle. And so he would read, and she was like, yeah, I got this.
Oh my god. Dr. Seuss. As I should. Go off, Queen.
Is that your favorite line?
See? It's happy.
Straight bars. We're in Jacob's right now.
Yo, where's Miles?
He's thinking of that.
Big snacking.
Why is it so
Okay, that's Dr. Yeager. Can you turn that off, please?
Did that make you mad, Mr. Yeager?
He said a little.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You should hurt women.
If you want the guy to get off the bed, can you turn that off?
He's trying.
Just walk away.
Just walk away.
Oh, he walked. Oh.
Alright, Liz.
Oh, convenient.
I just settled in, though.
Oh.
I just got comfortable.
Maybe you should just pull me off like you did that one lady.
We're funny people. We're just funny people who like the paranormal. And when those two things mesh, it's hard to have a very serious investigation, obviously. With that being said. Shortly after we got off TikTok Live, we decided, let's go outside. Well, we didn't all decide to go outside. The boys were like, let's go outside. Mind you, it was freezing. The weekend we decided to go.
Inside the house.
I'm sorry.
Inside the house.
When?
It was warm.
When?
It was very warm.
When? Where? The kitchen?
We were all in the kitchen. I was like, let's go outside because it's fucking warm in here.
The kitchen was literally the only room in that house that was
Steam.
somewhat warm. It was nice and like
Sauna.
comfortable in there. Anywhere else in the house,
Comfortable
you
for
were
us.
freezing.
No.
When you're a grizzly bear, like Leaf, of course, it's gonna like just feel like it's a sauna.
It was freezing.
I was sweating.
It was so cold.
Probably 97 in there with no airflow.
It was freezing.
To Hill House, it was cold and there's no insulation in that house, so you're just freezing the whole time. They had like space heaters in the rooms, but those weren't really heating up anything. And it was a lot. I was trying to like stay bundled up most of the time we were there. So we go outside because of course outside there is supposed to be known as a skinwalker or a shadow man. And there had been rocks thrown, like just
We were throwing the rocks.
a lot of weird things happened outside apparently. And so we decided to
There's the
try to
hobo.
go outside. And this is what it looked like of us trying to investigate outside.
I just want to preface this whole clip, and it was 12:30. It wasn't even like 4 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't even near the end of the night. It was still early in the beginning of the night for night 2 when we went outside, but you can just see the exhaustion on everyone's face, how over we are. We didn't even try to look best for filming for night 2.
I hate this part.
This part was pretty hilarious, though.
It's not.
Also, Alyssa was getting targeted pretty hard.
Well,
By who?
Yes, Skinwalker.
it's, you know, they piss me off.
Who was targeting you?
When I get shut up.
I don't have words. I don't have words with them.
I have words with them. We're gonna roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Let's just see who was targeting her. I don't think it was anyone who targeted herself.
No, you know what?
What?
Because before, you don't get to see all of the clip. I was being nice. I came out.
I would be nice too.
And
them chairs.
I was getting them chairs because there was only a few chairs and there were chairs off to the side. So I got out of my seat to go and grab 2 chairs so that they could sit
What, are they
down.
not capable? Wow.
No, because you're men.
I had my chair.
I
It's
wasn't
me.
getting you a chair,
Mine
and I
was
wouldn't have
already got
gotten
that
you a
chair.
chair.
You're saying they're not capable of getting chairs?
I was getting them because
This is 2023.
She got mad because Miles kicked the chair down even though he said it was the ghost, and then she took the chair away, and then Diego tried pulling the chair out from her, and it was like a whole thing.
Chairs.
they were already starting with me.
You're
is what I'm
rolling
trying to
a
get at.
rock.
Okay.
Seeing if it was going to pick up traction.
So yes, I'm genuinely pissed off.
No, she's not. Look at the face she has.
Skinwalker.
You mean my?
It's outside at least. Come on. It's just not my fault. Oh my god. That was a good one, though. So, how's the trip been, guys? Been tripping. Dog shit. What? Dog shit.
I would like just to give my brother a little, like, I don't know, appreciation of his camera work during this scene, because he did really good camera work while we were outside.
Alright, so there's.
What about you, Alyssa?
What?
How was your trip?
Trip what?
How's your trip been so far?
How's my trip been so far?
Yes, like I asked many times before. How's the trip?
That should be a drinking game right there,
Yeah.
of how many times we had to ask you how the trip was.
The comprehension level was
It's
negative.
because I was already pissed off, so I was partially like listening to you guys, but I was trying to like tune you guys out before I beat one of you guys.
The vacation.
It's not a hot tub.
Wasn't.
Or mimosas.
Was not.
Really?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. I still a little bit. Or
She's bored.
cheese board. None of the things that I asked for. They just gave me a Lunchables and there you go. And then got me a freaking got a motel hot tub.
Hotel.
What was the hotel you thought?
Kind of like a Motel 6. Well, they didn't
Kyle, what about you?
so.
She's
How's it
big
been?
chillin'.
It's a little chilly out.
Corey?
That's unsatisfying.
You said unsatisfying? Oh. Why did you bring that?
You can just see on my face how done I am with everyone.
I don't even know why. We were all having a good time.
I was so done with everyone and just done with the night.
It's a shame.
Why did you bring jeans?
Nobody told me.
You tried to smile.
Turtle mode right there.
The vacation was.
Just the lights, bro.
The vacation was.
It's dark out there.
Today.
She said,
Oh, no, I'm talking about just today. Like this whole, like.
It's been good. Been good. This doesn't know me.
Look at her face. Look at her face.
Her voice is whiny. Listen to her. Say something.
no.
There it is.
Did you see the smile before I said that? Say something. I was already pre-smiling because I was ready for anything
I
that
like
you had
how
said.
I love how her face was just kind of looking, and the second he was like, "Listen to it," she just beamed right into Leaf's soul.
We all almost left.
I love these people.
We almost got up and left our chairs from that one.
That was pretty funny. Thinking back at it.
Just beams her.
That Skinwalker thing was kind of funny too.
Diego,
And that is when I lost it.
look at the face. Look at the face.
right there. That is when I lost it.
It wasn't the next part?
I'm only friends with you because we're brother and sister. I'm talking to her. You, look, not everything's about you,
Yeah.
Elsa. Alright? Damn.
She has a lot of issues.
Just gonna shut the fuck up. I'll just go fuck yourself.
That was the best part. Thank you.
You are making me stressed out. Fuck you guys. Fucking cold.
Just trying not to cry.
You're the only one with asthma.
He's Skinwalker. The confusion in my brother's voice when he was like, what? Like, what? And then you just hear me go, she has a lot of issues. Mentally and physically.
As y'all continue to talk shit.
You started.
Anyway, Skinwalker's supposed to be out here. Apparently it's me.
Then what did that chair do to you?
This part right here.
What did that chair do to you? Go back in the forest, Skinwalker, okay? Get back in there. The stare.
Hit her with a rock. They were being assholes right here. It was my brother and Diego and Leaf who were all just like, get ready to beam her when she turns around. And then they were like, throw a rock at her. Like, they were being so mean.
Throw a stick out. Is it a Skinwalker if we go back?
If we go back.
Yes, you did.
Nothing was wrong.
Come on, stop. That's not funny.
Crazy how many cacti are around.
Cacti.
So many cacti. See all that shit, Miles? There's a bunch of cacti. A bunch of cacti? Oh, I gotta zoom in on that. Is that cacti? That's cacti. Oh, that's a nice cacti. Oh, God, that's a wolf.
That's a wolf.
Yeah, because she's a brave.
And this is where I hatched a plan.
You're going back. Oh, okay.
Throw this stick. I want you to throw it to your Skinwalker.
Yeah, you're not gonna throw that back.
We're going back.
Not gonna throw that back.
I'm wide open.
It's the middle of cacti. It's gonna hurt his fingers.
Diego's face.
Yeah, are you talking about that?
Don't try it. You don't have a good arm at all.
Dude, I need a rock.
What?
This is his.
I got you.
There you go. That's a better throw.
Better throw.
Gotta turn the body. There
I love how you show him.
There, damn, Diego.
You straight up were like, you gotta put some oomph into it.
Oh, that's right. I threw the rock.
So we had a REM pod outside and I didn't realize it was dead at the time until I brought it out there. I was like, oh crap, it don't work. So eventually I was like, I'm gonna go get another one. Had no problem go by myself. Well, then he was like, he just followed behind me. I assumed because I had gotten growled at by Toby before, he was coming in there just with it. Well, then we walk in the house and I'm like, I could have been in here alone. Oh no, I have a rock in my pocket and I want to throw it when we come back outside to scare Alyssa. And so that's what this part is right here.
But I had to get Doritos to make it look convincing.
That's not funny. What? Don't want us right now, bro. Fucking throw a rock. Don't do it. What?
I was opening my fucking Doritos.
Liar!
You're fucking playing, right?
Opening my Doritos.
You did throw a rock?
I had thrown a rock. And then I was eating Doritos to make sure they knew I didn't throw the rock.
Because they go, fuck, look at him. You kid. Go back to I know, fucking child.
So just go off.
Just for a second.
I don't think it's because I'm on house. Is there anything out here that would like to communicate with us?
If so, do it right now.
Right freaking stack.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I couldn't get his camera's footage onto the video. It was like encrypted or something. It would not let me upload it at all. But it's weird hearing the different angles of the whistle because when we hear it, we're thinking it's the side of the house that somebody's whistling. When you hear it off of Miles's camera, it sounds like it's right behind him.
It was everywhere. Like
it was like it was just, and the weird thing is what we didn't get in the video is right after this whistle happened, our spirit talker was like, guess where I am.
I actually have it. Can you see? You can kind of see at, what is it?
5624.
5624. It says, guess where I am. And that's what happened after the whistle. We were all kind of arguing almost as to where we heard the whistle. We had Miles, we were kind of arguing as to where the whistle was. Miles said it was behind him. I thought it was down the hill off to the side. She said, no, it's over by the house. Kaya's like, no, I heard it over there.
We were all hearing a different direction.
Different ways. And we're like, no, it was over here, it was over there. And then the spirit talker just goes, guess where I am. And yeah, that was a little creepy for us.
We're sitting there throwing rocks and we're like joking around that there might be a hobo in the hill or whatever. Eventually, there was one time a rock did get thrown back at us because we were like, oh crap, that wasn't one of us actually this time. And then another thing that didn't get put in the video, we ended up going inside because we were all freezing. And so it was just her and my brother out there. And I guess my brother was beaming a line up into the hill behind him, just, you know, to see if there was anything he could do. He was calling out to anyone that would give any attention. And what he described was there was a light that he had beamed up in the hill or whatever, and it was like a dark, like mass or shadow just blocked the light, and you could no longer see like up where he was pointing, and that freaked him out. And that's when y'all ended up coming back in the house.
Yeah, I mean, while we were out there, we were kind of just walking around, just him and I. We decided to just stay out there while everyone else left because we heard the whistle and we were just kind of trying to find something out there.
Alright guys, well that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed our reaction and a little more info into what happened to us that night. We will definitely be going back to Hill House. And we do have a lot more planned for when we go back, but we're going to keep that under wraps and keep it a surprise for now. But with all that being said, I will leave all of our social medias linked down below, as well as our GoFundMe if you would like to support our team in any way so that we are able to travel to new locations or invest into new equipment to give you all the best content as possible. We also have started a Patreon, and it has all of our unfiltered content that I could not put onto YouTube. That will be on our Patreon if you want to subscribe there and see the mess that our group actually is. Alright, but with all that being said, that is the end, and we will see you in our next video. Bye, ghosties!
Bye, ghosties!